So as you may or may not have noticed, my first language is French, and I'm from Quebec. And I'm from a small place called Bréqueville. Sounds a little bit English, but actually was not that much. And my small place, actually, we were actually not even 3,000 people over there. Like it was so small that we had to share our main telephone line with the next door neighbor type of thing. It was so small that a trip for me at the grocery store was actually causing me an hour before I could reach the till because we knew everybody and everybody was talking one another, and it was just yeah, pretty much an expedition just to reach the till. So, and I thought as a child, I would actually stay all my life in that beautiful Brickville because my parent did the same, and so my grandparent before them. And I just thought that was meant to be. But something inside me was actually saying there must be something greater than Brickville. Obviously, there must be something. But because we didn't have any car, my parent never had a car before, and neither did we have public transportation. I thought I would definitely stay there, but I said, okay, I'm gonna get myself a car so I could actually move a little bit further and explore the world. But it happened a few years later. But that dream of getting outside that little place was always talking to me and talking to me. And then I met what happened to turn out my husband. And I was so, oh my gosh, he is so my soulmate. He is my complete opposite. There's hope. I'm going to live Brickville at some point. And we actually ended up buying our first house in Brickville, 5 minutes away from my mom's house. It was not a big expedition, but it actually challenged my mom a bit because she never expected that day to come. Yeah, right. So, but nevertheless, we stayed there for a few months, and then we got our first baby girl, and everything was fine. We were staying in Bakerville, everything was good. But then my husband got the we have to lay off, and we have to move the family. So, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? We're gonna move to actually 3 hours from my mom's house in the great Montreal area. And this was an experience on its own. And my family was having a big time with this situation, us being away from Brickville. What are we going to do? And now it was just a matter of finding the way of getting there for a weekend. And everyone was excited, but kind of leaving far from what we have seen before. So basically what happened is we had to move again, but now it was a matter of choice. We actually were offered a job. My husband was offered a job in Edmonton. Oh my goodness, people around us were saying we were crazy. Why would we move the whole family as a choice just because? It caused a big challenge in their life. It was nothing that somebody had seen before, and why would we do that? Like, it's far away from the whole thing. But we decided to jump in the experience. So we moved from Montreal to Edmonton, and I had to admit it was not about the place, but Edmonton was actually a place I didn't choose much to stay overall. And then we happened to move into Calgary's area. What I noticed is it was never about the place. I just wanted to meet people and get to know people and get as many people in my life as I could. It was never about my small place. Although I noticed a few times ago that my mom never asked my brother, always asked my brother to get ice cream, because for me, it was always an expedition to reach the till at the grocery store. And my brother made the trip and came back with nice, not melting ice cream. But it was just about people, never about the place. Thank you, everyone, for listening to my little icebreaker speech. And I have to admit, I'm relieved that it's done and over.